Good evening, beautiful woman. Welcome to Isaya's Inspiring Evenings, a podcast full of goddess stories, witches' secrets, colors of women and fairy seasons to integrate serenity, abundance, joy, and magic into your life. This is episode 16, Gaia, a story of empowerment, creating your own destiny, and grounding. I am IsayaBelle, creatrix, magico-pragmatic life and business coach, goddess teacher and traveling priestess, and this podcast aims to accompany you for peaceful and inspiring evenings. Isaya's Inspiring Evenings is a podcast published every week on Saturdays, and you will find more info and the references I am talking about on the website IsayaBelle.com. Subscribe to the podcast on the platform of your choice to be informed of the publication of each new episode. If you like this podcast, you can support it by leaving stars, blue thumbs, and reviews on whatever platform you listen to me. Once upon a time, long before the Olympus ever existed, there was eternal chaos. Nothingness. And at some point, for some reason, or for no reason at all, something changed. Gaia arose and created herself. She was alone, and she was all. She was to be the everlasting everything. And so she was. For a long time, which didn't exist, by the way. But she got bored. Understandable, isn't it? All alone, in the nothingness, doing nothing. As we all know, idleness is the mother of all vices, and thus we should not be surprised by what happened next. She started thinking, as women do. She could devise anything. So she decided to give birth to some companionship. She then created Uranos, an equal, a blanket to envelop her, keep her company, and mate with her. He is the sky around her earth, the blue around her brown. He was her sun. Then he became her husband. Yes, this is Greek mythology for you. These people did have weird traditions. Together, they created all the rest. Everything. And then they rested and watched the gods, the mortals, play and fail or succeed. And they have been ever since, swirling in the universe as the primeval couple, the Alpha and Omega of creation. But Gaia came first. Out of her own womb of chaos and life she emerged, and anything else after her. Gaia is the ancestral mother of all life. Gaia is the mother to all gods, titans and monsters, creatures and humans. Gaia is our mother. Gaia is our grandmother. Gaia is the center of creation. Gaia is the earth, the personification of the planet. Gaia is the womb and the breast of life. Gaia created harmonious beauty on earth and all around. But we must remember that she was the first, and that we don't know. Maybe she will get bored again, as some wives do after so many years of marriage. Maybe she will start creating again, out of thin air. Something new, something different, something lovely, or something that might want to kill us. But she can also bring back the original chaos and make all disappear in the wink of an eye. She was the beginning. She could be the end. Maybe some caution should be mandatory when addressing Gaia. Some respect, at least. Gaia has been worshipped for millenniums under 1,000 names and more. I just call her Yeah. When, you ask me, do you need to call her? Well, almost every day. I call upon Gaia for assistance and support on various aspects of my life. For instance, when in need of some boost in my creativity, I ask Gaia for a push. Or if at some point I stop believing that my abundance is infinite and easy coming, I have to remember then to bask in Gaia's abundant nature to reinforce my beliefs and energy. Inversely, when I feel exhausted and I've spread myself too thin, I invite more of Gaia in my daily life to rejuvenate and replenish my energy. And I try to keep in mind that I, unlike Gaia, am not all-powerful, and that I do need to take care of myself. But the main reason I have for invoking Gaia and her archetype in my life is to ground myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm floating, like I don't really know, deep in my belly, where I'm going. Like the choices are made without me actually making them. Like life is happening to me. Whenever I find myself feeling something is missing from my life, experiencing lack in any form, I know I am literally disconnected from Gaia, the source of all abundance. And I know that grounding, reconnecting my physical and energetic bodies to the ground, to the heart of Gaia, is the way to go. That is when I need assistance from Gaia, assistance in grounding, which is actually a very simple process. I believe in doing it daily, because it is both vital and simple, crucial and easy, fundamental and fun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you feel you might need more grounding, if you need help putting your feet back on the ground and choosing your path, you can join the first of my Goddess Sunday free events. The first goddess you get to meet is Gaia on March the 14th. Meet Gaia, spend the day with her, and experience how much strength and love she has available for you. You need to sign up though, even if you are already on my list. So do so by clicking on the link in the description of the podcast. Every month, you get invited to another Goddess Sunday. You get to meet a different goddess and attune to her archetype. You get to take a whole day for yourself, for the goddess in you. Give yourself the gift of a day of self-care and self-love in the comfort of your own home or garden or the nearest beach or forest. In the morning, I'll send you a PDF full of ideas, fairies, rituals, music, witches' colors, fun facts, journaling prompts, goddess secrets, and seasonal magic, and maybe more. And suggestions on how to delight in your Goddess Sunday. In the evening, 7:30 p.m. UK time, we meet live on Zoom, and after a cozy discussion and maybe some goddess stories, we end the day with a powerful goddess invocation to call upon the archetype's energy in your life anchor the vibration into your energetic body, and prepare you for a peaceful sleep. Again, we start on March the 14th, and if you're interested, click the link in the description to sign up for the event. That's it for this episode. The next one is still in creation. Thanks for listening, and don't forget, if you want to support this podcast, share, subscribe, and leave stars, blue thumbs, and a review on whichever platform you listen to. If you want to be accompanied in the change processes that life offers you, if you want to participate in the awakening of feminine energy in the world, live your life as a goddess, know the secrets of witches, and apply the rituals of fairies in your daily life, please contact me by going to the VIP coaching page of my website, IsayaBelle.com, or by participating in the retreats, programs, or courses that I offer regularly. You can also subscribe to my newsletter to be informed of all the news in the real and virtual world of IsayaBelle. You will, of course, find this podcast on all platforms, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, etc., but also on YouTube and on my site, IsayaBelle.com, on the podcast page